Hi ladies, I just finished a workout, so now I'm gonna stretch. This is the only time that I like to stretch because my muscles are already warm. I worked so hard to build these muscles. I'm trying to lengthen them out. I don't like to have my muscles come in bulky. So if you're like me and you wanna recover faster, you wanna stay nice and lean, come stretch with me. All right, we're gonna start with our feet a little bit wider than our hips. You're gonna roll down, touch the ground if you can. Let all of your body weight just fall down. Don't have any resistance pushing up from the ground. Let it all fall. Feel the stretch in the back of your hamstrings. Shift your weight from right to left, from back to front. Loosen up these muscles a little bit. Now your movements from right to left get a little bit bigger. Right, left, right, left. You should feel a little stretching in your inner and outer thighs as well as your hamstrings. Again, remembering to focus on letting all of your body weight fall down to the ground, no resistance. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Hips back to center. Now you're going to swing your upper body from right to left. Right, left, right, left. Should feel this in your hamstrings as well. Right, left, right, left. Back to center. Now shift your hips right to left again. Right, left. This time should feel a little bit looser. With all of these stretches, you want to try and push yourself as much as you can every time. Get a little bit deeper, go a little bit farther. That is the way you're going to get more flexible. All of this is going to be easier. All of your strength exercises are going to feel easier. You're going to get deeper into those muscles every time. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Swing your body. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Last time. Left. Back to center. Hands on the ground. Bend your knees. And back up to straight. Bend your knees. When you straighten, you want to try and pull your body just a little bit closer to your legs. Bend. And straighten. Last time, bend. And straighten. All right, we're gonna come back to this. But now we're gonna go into our lunges. We're gonna take this right lunge. You want your front leg to be at a right angle, knee over ankle. Keep your left knee as straight as you can. You should feel this in your left hip flexor. I'm shifting my weight a little bit from back to front, just to kind of loosen up that hip. All right, now I'm going to push up to standing. And same thing, hands on the ground if you can. Let all of your body weight fall down, no resistance as much as possible. Shift your weight from your back foot to your front foot. Front to back, front to back. You should feel the stretching alternate between right under your glute, pulling through your hamstring to a little bit tighter up in here on the right side. Head and upper body as close to your front leg as possible. If you feel comfortable, get closer. All right, now you're gonna lift your front toes up, just the heel on the ground, and bend your back knee. Straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten. Try to touch your forehead to your knee if you can at any point during this. Bend, straighten, toes down, back heel up, toe still on the ground. Again, try to touch your forehead to your knee. Keep that front knee as straight as you can while try to lower that back heel. You should really feel the stretch in your right hamstring. Heel up and down. Heel up and down. Both knees straight. Heel up and down. Back to lifting up the front toe. Heel on the ground. Bend your back knee. Straighten. Bend. Straighten. Bend. Straighten. Toes down. Back heel up. And down. Back heel up. And down. All right, back down to lunge. All right, you want to just sit in this. Let all of your weight fall to the ground. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave your feet where they are, but straighten your legs. It should be same stance as before, but much, much wider. Now you want to bring your toes up again, really stretching out this front hamstring and the left calf muscle. Front toes down, turn out your back foot like this. This stretches out a different muscle closer to your inner thigh. Upper body as close to your leg as you can. Really sit in here. Be honest with yourself about how much it's stretching you. Push. Okay, turn your foot back to parallel. Lift that front toe up. Stay here. I know it's probably uncomfortable. Toes down. Turn your back foot out. Stretch that inner thigh out. In a minute, we're going to go back down to lunge. We're going to put our left knee onto the ground, reach around, and grab that left foot. Here we go. Knee down, reach around with your right hand, grab your left foot, and really sink into those hips. This really stretches out your left quad. Pull as much as you can without hurting yourself, please. We're still here. A little closer if you've been in that same position for a little bit. You can get deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let it go. Now, you're gonna lean your weight back to sitting on that left foot. Lay over your right leg. My elbows are on the ground. Yours may not be, but that's okay. If you can hold one position for a few seconds, it means you can get even just a little bit deeper for a few more seconds. And again, and again, and again. Just relax. Breathe. Now, we're going to get in a jazz split, what us dancers call it. Your front leg is straight, back leg is bent like this. Pull it back as much as you feel comfortable. We're not in a full split, we're not on top of it. We're kind of sitting off to the side on that right butt cheek. Lay on top of your leg, elbows to the ground, however you want to do it. This just allows you to stretch those muscles a little more than that last position we were in. When you can, actually try to lay on top of your leg, forehead to knee. We're still here, hanging out, feeling our muscles lengthen and stretch. I feel this in my inner thigh. I'm gonna feel it even more in a second because I'm gonna lay both arms on the inside of my leg on the left side. And then I'm gonna lay down as much as I can. All right, now we're going to do all of that on the other side. So, left leg front. Keep it in that right angle with your knee over your ankle. Sink into those hips. Rock your weight a little bit back to front. Loosen up those muscles a little bit. Sink into those hips. Now up to standing. Hands on the ground. No resistance against the floor. Just all of your weight. Limp. Shift back to front. Back to front. Back. Front. Back. Front. Back. Front. Now, front toes up, heel still on the ground. You're gonna bend that back knee. Ooh, feel that stretch all the way down the back of your left leg. Straighten. Bend. Straighten. Bend. Straighten. Bend. Try to put your forehead on your knee if you can. And straighten. Toes down, back heel up. Again, both knees are straight. It should be harder to keep that front knee straight. The more you put that back heel down, but resist the urge. If you can't put your heel all the way down while still keeping your front knee straight, just let that heel hover and try to pull your forehead as close as you can to your knee. Heel up and down. Heel up and down. All right, back into lunge. Try to get as deep into this as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave your feet where they are, but push up, straight legs, very wide stance. Bring them front toes up. Should really feel both of your legs in the back stretching out, especially that front leg and that back calf. Front toes down, turn out your back foot. Now you should feel more of a stretch in your inner thigh. Breathing through all of this to help you stay aware of where your weight is. Trying to relax as much as possible so your muscles relax and stretch out easier. Turn your foot back to parallel, lift that front toe up. Holding this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes down. Turn your foot one more time. Stretch out that inner thigh. In a second, we're going to go back down to lunge. Right knee on the ground. You're going to reach around with your left hand to grab that right foot. Here we go. Lunge. Knee down. Oh. Sink into those hips as much as you can. pull that toe closer to your butt as much as you can, stretching out that right quad. Ooh, I feel it. All right, release. Sit it back. Keep that left leg straight until you can sit back onto your right heel. Then we're going to lay over our leg. A slow progression if you need to. Feeling this stretch in the back of our leg. I'm going to go ahead and put my forehead on my knee. Feeling comfortable with that uncomfortable stretch. 5 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go into that jazz split where we keep this left leg straight as if we're going into a split, but we're not on top. We're just off to the side, laying off onto that left butt cheek. Lay back over your leg. Breathing like you could just take a nice little nap here. In a second, we're going to lay off to the inside of our leg, to the right side, to feel more of a stretch on the inner thigh. You may also feel some stretching from your obliques here. All right, let's lay on the inside. Anytime you want, take a deep breath. And when you release your breath, sink deeper into that stretch.
Lights out, I'm your favorite. Too many ways, been in your place, taste the layers. Added up plus sign, zeros on the table.
All right. Now we're gonna stretch out these glutes a little bit. Put your right ankle on top of your left knee and then sit back down. You should feel the stretch right here. Try to pull your knee, turn it out as much as you can, as if you were pushing with your hands. You can if you want.
Just being honest, what's the big difference? And I've been feeling my own inner shine. Just being honest.
The closer you get your body, the better this works. If you're leaning back here, you're not going to feel it as much. definitely want to stretch these babies out if you're doing a lot of glute exercises for a nice plump booty.
I'm just feeling lazy, just be honest, baby. We got different phases, give it all, take it all.
All right.
I'm just feeling lazy, just be honest, baby. We got different phases, give it all, take it all.
Ankle to about the top of your knee. Push your left knee out. If you have to physically do it to remind yourself of what that feeling is like, go ahead and do that. You're still here. You have to stay in all of these stretches for a little longer than you would like, just to make sure you're really getting something out of it. All right, now I'm going to put my feet together. Shift my weight to the front so I can stand up. All right, knees bent. Feel this stretch. Rock your weight a little bit back to front. Straighten your legs a little bit, not all the way. Again, shift back to front. Let your muscles get comfortable being here before you keep stretching up more and more and more. A little more, and straighten. Okay, now you're gonna bend your right knee, keep your left knee straight. You should feel this up in your left glute. Shift your weight front to back. Just kind of make sure that all those little muscles through the back of your leg get hit. And switch legs. Straighten that right knee, bend your left knee. Shift your weight back to front. Remembering to breathe and to let all of your body weight fall towards the ground. Switch knees. Switch knees. Switch, 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 switch. Now, I said we were going to come back here. Let's do it. Open your legs up to a little bit wider than your hips. And we're going to shift our hips again, right to left. Now that all of our leg muscles are a little bit warmer. Left, right, left, right. Now swing your body right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, hands in the middle, bend your knees, and straighten. Bend your knees, and straighten. Bend your knees, and straighten. Now, feet back together. You're gonna bend your knees, Try to hold your elbows. Right hand to left elbow, left hand to right elbow. Tuck your head, forehead to knees, and straighten as much as you can. All right. All right. Now we're gonna sit here, elbows on your knees, just relax. Shift your weight right to left. I'm big on this in case you haven't noticed. Kind of shifting around, making sure nothing gets missed. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. All right, let's go ahead and sit down. Straddle. All right. Now, for this whole series, we want to keep our sit bones on the ground as much as you can. So when you reach over, if you feel your butt come up off the ground, just put your cheek back down, and then you don't have to bend over quite as far. That's okay. You should be feeling it here, all through this side of your left side, like your oblique, up through your shoulder. And of course, in your inner thighs. Now you want to lay on top of that leg. Forehead to knee if you can. Sink into this position. I know it's not the most comfortable. Think happy thoughts. Now put both elbows in front of the leg. Walk your elbows over to the other leg. Up and stretch back over. Remembering to keep that butt cheek on the ground. Feel this all stretch out. So we have a nice lengthened torsos. All right. Lay over that leg. Forehead to knee if you can. Both knees in front of the leg. All right, now that we've been in this position for a while, we want to try and make this position a little bit wider. So what I do is I leave my feet where they are. I put my hands a little bit out front and I try to scoot my butt forward without moving my feet. Now I'm gonna lay in the middle for a second. First on my elbows. Give my body a second to be comfortable here. Then I'm gonna lay down a little bit more. Stretch my arms out. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get down even further. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now we're gonna try to hit these splits, ladies. Ready? I'm gonna do my right side first. See how this goes. Give yourself time to sink into it. Don't have to stay here for very long. See where you're at. All right, hit this other side. And that's it. Thank you.